We'll be on the draw here, and we'll be without. Alright, we're without red mana, but we've got 2 removal spells and an unearth. We're not mulliganing. So Doomblade is kind of bad because we can't kill a wild mongrel with it, and Tendrils potentially can't kill a wild mongrel either if he wants to discard. So hopefully he does not have that card. This Liliana Spectre is going to be good value. We're going to get a card for it, and then we're going to block with it, and then we're going to unearth it, assuming we don't draw a mountain, and can do that with m2g2 Slinger. The Quirion Ranger is a good sign. It means he does not have a 2-power 1-drop in his hand, unless he drew one. Wild Mongrel will be pretty bad for me here. Oh, that guy. Well, I don't have any creatures, so feel free. And since he didn't really play anything, I'll take advantage of the turn to get my red mana online. The next turn, I'm gonna sling away this guy, because his hand is really slow. Then we're just gonna start taking him to Value Town with all our different dudes. Wish I had a Disfigure so bad right now. Alright, so it looks like I'm taking at least 4. If he wants to spend additional cards, I could take more than that. And he will spend Groundswell. Ouch. All the way down to 11. And another Quirion Ranger. Well, he's not in as good a shape as he thinks he is. Depending on what that last card is, I could be the one that's actually in bad shape. But I don't think so. Actually, there's almost no way we're paying Echo for this m2g2 Slinger. Because if he doesn't swing, I want to be able to fire off Tendrils. Let me get rid of the Roar. So, it's just our Slinger against the Power Rangers. And one of them's angry. We will be happy to make this trade and go to 9. He can't pump 9 with 2 cards, can he? I always worry about stuff like that in these matchups. Like, what could they have? Sometimes they play cards I've never seen. Pit Skulk. That's a 2/2 for 1. It's pretty good. And it's going to get the Rancor. Also very good. Yeah, oh good, the Rats was a good draw. I was gonna say, if we Doomblade and he has the Vines, we could just be dead here, but that's not gonna happen anymore. Because we're gonna Rats away whatever his card is. Right? Yeah, we're gonna Rats away whatever his card is. And if it is a Vines and he goes for the Vines, we're going to Doomblade his guy in response. The Rancor will go back in his hand and he'll have to discard that to Rats. So I really hope his last card is a Vines. If it is, it's going to be a total blowout. He's returning a Forest so that he does not have to discard whatever that card was. Interesting. Sure. Alright, well, lose a card. And he pitched the Forest. So whatever that card is, it's really good. Which makes me want to get rid of it. He's got no mana. We could just unearth the m2g2 Slinger here and save our removal for a better spot. If we do that, he's going to cast the Rancor and get in. But he's going to do that anyway. Then the next turn we can pay Echo and have Doomblade. I think that's the better play. Since he now has no mana. And again, we don't have to pay Echo unless he's gonna not attack next turn, because we'll always be free to trade off the Get2 Slinger. So this is like a really slow, bad version of the Infect deck. Like, it has to deal twice as much damage as the Infect deck. I guess it can start deploying threats a little faster, but I mean, still. All that to protect a Skulk? Okay. I will pay the Echo cost. I'm willing... Basically, the Echo is an opportunity to buy a 2/2 for 3 mana. And most of the time in Pauper, it's worth it to do exactly that. The question is, do I want to Doomblade now? Pretty sure I just want to Doomblade now. Yeah. He's gonna have Rancor plus whatever he top decks, so I'm just not gonna attack. And eventually I will win the game. I don't need to beat down. So I'm hoping that I get the opportunity to clear the Rancor out of his hand soon. If he swings here, I can definitely probably get it out of his hand. The most he could have is 4 damage, so at least as far as I know. So I think I'm gonna block. I'm hoping his other card is a creature and he's gonna cast it. Gather Courage, okay. So his guy lives. He dropped to 6. And of course we ripped the perfect card like a sack. Definitely terminating here. If he bounces a forest, we're not going to be able to strip away his last card, but that's okay. If he's smart, he'll do that. But he is not smart, or just isn't paying attention. Because now I finally got the card that I wanted. The Rancor is out of his hand, and I have an additional removal spell plus some life gain for whatever else he might draw. So given all those things, I think it's highly likely that these 3 points are going to get there. Hopefully he just draws land or tricks. Well, whatever he drew, I hope he enjoyed drawing it, because we're going to graciously give him the opportunity to repeat that experience. I don't think green plays any... If it were a combat trick, he could cast it on one of my guys to not have to draw it again, but I don't know how good that would be. We're definitely in the catbird seat now. 5 points a turn and a removal spell in hand. Yeah, that's almost certainly going to do it. So, after a pretty horrifyingly bad round 1, we're at least going to be back to even. Oh man, that's just wrong right there. Because he's going to lose the rest of his hand. I'm actually going to bounce the Crack Rats. Because then if he doesn't draw anything next turn, he'll have to, yeah. Alright, well, that one was easy enough. Hopefully we can play lots more mono green, not infect beatdown.